This is my brand new Texas Speed camshaft for my 5.7 Hemi. Let's see if it's any good. Let's do it. Okay, so first off, I know that some of you guys might be a little bit bummed out that I decided to go with a different aftermarket cam, because I was going to go with the 392 cam, but I was tempted by the fruit of another, so here we are. The reason why I was going to go with the 392 cam, Jesus Christ. The reason I was going to go with the 392 cam was because it's just super cheap. The camshaft by itself is only like $200. You don't have to take the heads off. You don't have to get rid of the MDS stuff if you don't want to. It's just a lot less involved of a cam swap. So I was going to go with that, but it did bug me that it was only kind of like moderate horsepower gains. The other thing that was kind of nice about it was that cam, the 392 cam, was mild enough that I would have been just okay with the shorty headers, the JBA shorty headers that I have on the car. So now that I have a bigger cam, I'm going to need more intense headers, so that's definitely a thing. That's another thing that I actually touched on a little bit already also, was the new long tube headers that I'm getting, and they are an eBay brand, so if you're interested in that, make sure you check that out, subscribe. The camshaft that I ended up going with is a Texas Speed Stage 3 NA cam, which is almost the most intense cam that they have. They actually do have a Stage 4 also, but considering I have an automatic, even though I do have a higher stall speed converter in there, it's about as aggressive as I want to get with it. So since this cam is a lot more aggressive, it's definitely recommended that you do the MDS delete, which kind of sucks because just doing the MDS delete is like $500 with all the stuff included. And you got to get a VVT lock, and there's just a couple little things that are involved with this cam swap that wasn't going to be involved with the 392 cam swap. If you're asking the question, why would I get this camshaft? It's pretty obvious, right? Gotta make more horsepower, duh. And I also want to get that
badass Moby sound.
Another reason I decided to go with this cam though is just that I didn't really see a lot of people using it, so I'm automatically drawn towards things that people don't use all the time, and I figured it'd make for a good video, some good content, and you know, there's probably a lot of people that are interested in this camshaft in particular, so I figured I'd help you guys out. After this video, over the course of time, I'm going to have at least a couple more parts involving this camshaft, a couple more videos, and one of them will be the installation. That might also include dyno, and then there's definitely going to be some
badass Moby sounds.